Let's see if I still remember how to do this. Welcome back to the Panic Room, everyone, and to a tag video today. Today we are here to do the life tag. And this was created by the wonderful Mr. Morningstar. Of course, I will have him linked down below. And it is all about some big picture questions, which you know your girl loves. So let's dive in, shall we? Me drinking things is now a necessity in my videos. So today we have Belle, which the plastic's coming off because this cup is super old, but it's Belle, and I'm slightly obsessed with Beauty and the Beast stuff, so cheers. I'm taking this from Coffee Cats and King. He usually shows you his mug and stuff, so cheers. Alright, so prompt number 1. Name a writer who makes you grateful to be alive simply because you get to read their work. Okay, so I'm gonna go with like one of my new favorite books of all time, which is The Brain Drips Yellow. And I've recently found out he's working on part 2, so yeah, I'm so stoked to read that. Vern Moore is the author, and yeah, that book is worth sticking around for a part 2, most definitely. Prompt number 2, name a novel that fundamentally altered how you view or appreciate life. A lot of them have done that. I'm gonna go with Almond, kind of a recent read of mine. If you know anything about the premise of that book, this is not a spoiler, this is like on the back of the book. The main character, his whole deal is his medulla oblongata, I think, is undersized. So he doesn't feel emotion, he doesn't feel fear, things like that. And the way the story plays out, I think, I don't know, it's kind of beautiful. It makes you appreciate relationships, things like that. So I don't want to give too much away because it really is a beautiful and wonderful book. So I'm gonna go with Almond on that one. Let's see, prompt number 3. Many of us value creative lifestyles. If your life were limited to only creating art or only consuming art, which would you choose and why? Leave it to Morningstar to think of the hard questions. You know, I could be super selfish here and say creating art because it is a big part of my life. You know, I create things for my classes, not recently, but in the past. Of course, BookTube. You know, I like to crochet, have tons of different things. And while I love them, I don't think I would want to live my life not being able to support my friends' art. That would just be like hell on earth to me, to not be able to consume my friends' books or appreciate their art that they make, stuff like that. So I'm gonna go with consuming art, just so I can bathe in the glory of my friends' creativity. That would be enough for me. Prompt number 4. Life is often hard, but tell us a positive transformation you've experienced, whether physically or psychologically. Okay, I got one for this. I got a recent one for this. I've had a lot of really shit transformations physically lately, but psychologically. But I'm gonna try to do this without crying, the outpouring of support and love and kindness in so many forms, has really changed a lot about me. It's like it's altered my DNA or something. It's really hard to convey. To see something as tangible as your friend's support for you, that in your face, it gives you hope. I guess that's the only way I can think to say it. It gives you hope. So yeah, when I keep in my head, I refer to it as the time that you all turned BookTube green. It changed me psychologically. Yeah, it was one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Prompt number 5. The average human lives about 80 years. In the infinite scheme of things, we practically never existed. What is the point of this transient blip of life? Boy, have I thought about this lately. Well, perhaps I have a unique disposition right now to talk about this. So I'm gonna make this a teachable moment, okay? And I'm gonna use myself as an example. BC, before cancer. You guys are gonna have to let it go. I've got a dark sense of humor. I was hyper-focused on this idea of having a comfortable life and being successful. And some of you might know, because I mentioned it in vlogs, you know, I was working to pay off a student loan. I work 7 days a week, okay? 7 days a week. That includes Christmas, all of that. And that's in addition to regular responsibilities. So I was, I guess you call a workaholic in a lot of ways. And the same thing went with my channel. I mean, I was filming videos left and right. I love doing it though. But, you know, I was very much like, okay, I gotta edit this video. You know, it's my type A personality. I've joked about it since I've had a channel. That is not a good way to be. And I've been shown in the past almost month of my situation that it is a very detrimental way to be. There were signs that I was not healthy for a while, and I overlooked them. I did the same thing that a lot of you probably do. I'm fine. Oh, I'll go to the doctor next week. Oh, I'll do this next time. And now look where I am, okay? So it has been shown to me in an appalling fashion because I'm stubborn and I don't listen the first 500 times someone tells me something. It has been shown to me that all of that stress and work and all of that, it doesn't amount to a damn. It really doesn't. Now, I'm not saying go out and quit your job, but if you're sitting there and you're like, oh my God, you know, I've got to, you know, work these extra hours because such and such needs this. I get you. I feel you. I understand. And, you know, some things, yeah, you got to. You know, if little Johnny needs braces, I get it. I understand. But if you have a bill that you are hyper-focused on, that you're making payments on, that you want to do more, calm down. It's not what it's about. It's not. Take the time off. Hug the people you love. Tell them you love them. That's a big thing. If you don't get anything else from this video, tell the people you love that you love them. Because if you die, you are not going to be remembered for how hard you worked at X job. Those are not the people that are going to be crying around your coffin. The people that are going to be there, the people that are going to miss you, are not the ones, usually, that you see at an office. The people that are going to miss you are the ones that you leave to go to said office or job. You guys know what I mean. So remember that. Use me as the example if you need to. Remember this green hair the next time you want to work over. Love the people you love while you have time to love them. That's the point of life to me. And prompt number 6 is an optional prompt, but it says, if you struggled with ending your life, what stopped you? I kind of want to say something about this, and I hope that it comes out of my head right. I have been to that point where the pain is too much, that you feel like you can't take another step forward. However, I'm also, right now, in a point where I have been shoved forward towards that idea of not being here anymore. And I can tell you that it is not a fun place to be, neither one of those things. But wait for the shove. Make death shove you towards your end. Don't walk towards it of your own accord. Don't give it any inches. Make it shove you. I'm gonna be super cliche here, but something that keeps jumping into my mind when I think about this concept is rage against the dying of the light. And if you're in the position right now where you don't want to be here and you have thought about ending your life, make it shove you. Don't walk towards it. Don't give it that. So I hope that that makes some kind of sense. I don't want to diminish those feelings in anyone. I've been there and it's terrible. And it's my hope, I know this is not the case, but it's my hope that none of you ever have to experience that on either end of that spectrum, either walking towards your end or being shoved there. But please wait for the shove. Okay? Please, don't give it anything. Life can take a lot from us. You don't need to give it anything. Rage. Wait for the shove. Again, I hope that makes sense. I feel like my weirdos will get it. Alright guys, well that's it. That was the life tag. I apologize for being so weepy, but I guess you could say that some of these questions are things that have been presented to me in the past few weeks, and I hope that I got through to you guys my honest opinions and answers. So you guys know that's how I roll. It's whatever comes out of my mouth. That's why these videos are so damn dangerous. Anyway, thank you for hanging out. Of course, I will have the original from our dear demonic demon, Mr. Morningstar, down below. You guys should definitely check him out. And of course, if you like this, please hit like, hit subscribe. It would really help me out. And until next time, bye for now.